sleep, they've got disruption, Tusk sets up really easily. Still see the Wex being an option, but I feel his damage is like equal to Shadow Fiend, and on top of that, Revolution's already got 40 so he's slowly stacking up already. He's not going to be able to output enough pressure to actually harass the Shadow Fiend off the lane, because there's a Dazzle here constantly doing this.
Oh, there's going to be a... Never mind. I was going to say also this Dazzle, he has gone first point in Poison Touch. Let's see if we're going to get a...
Not going to get anything out of this lane now, except for a tiny bit of CS or something.
Oh yeah, a DD. Oh, we have a DD on Bane. They're going for it now. Alohadance, he's probably wanting to TP away. There's gonna eat a mango, and there's gonna be a spin, but they're dodging a lot of the damage with the snowball, and now they're gonna be snowballing into Alohadance. They should have the damage for this. They managed to pick him off. They should be able to turn around, but Silent, he just wanders away, and that DD is wearing out. Silent may get the kill on Bane, trying to use a salve or clarity to mana back up, but goodbye, Robert. And Nisha also taking quite a bit of damage. At the same time, Helicopter, and we have Bane with a funky TP out. They're going for the gank onto Nisha. Doesn't have enough mana for a snowball, but needs something to snowball to just use it on resolution. Raises might be enough. One more raise and a Fade Bolt to finish him off. Really unfortunate there, but a heads up play by the Bane, making sure to TP out in time, but immediately they're gonna go onto the Invoke. Oh gosh, there's not enough damage because there wasn't that much mana. Invoker's going for it though. Supreme, he also has a Tornado ready. He can use it. I think he needs another auto attack. He does not. And Flo, can he get the return kill? I think that Supreme, oh, he wanders around. How is there? See Shadow Fiend, he took a couple stacks in the jungle. He's right back up to the Invoker's network. There's going to be another EMP. It's going to be off the mark this time, but nice little zoning tool he's using there. Silent is really low in health, and you can be Warriors Punched through the spin, but of course he does have that Omni Slice. They try to share it, and now they're in the snowball, gonna take out the Bane. The Courier is also in the danger zone. He uses the Warriors Punch on the Rubik, gets the kill, but now he has to get away, but here comes Gyrocopter. Exotic Deer doing a lot of damage. One more auto attack takes out the Tusk. Will Exotic Deer be able to go for more? No Fear is running away, of course, does have that Shallow Grave, and the Creeps, they tank the Rocket Barrage. He's got TP support as well. Exotic Deer may have given up his life, but instead, No Fear, where was the Shallow Grave and now Resolution? He's going for the razors. He needs 2 more auto attacks to do the job onto the gyro, but he stops chasing, knowing that the Invoker's coming. What happened there with the Dazzle?
He was just trying to bait him in, and so the Shadow Fiend got in range to get the razors.
Oh, speaking of baiting, we have Cold Snaps making sure he takes the EMP and a Brain Sap for good measure coming out from the Bane. Elsewhere, we've got.
It's gonna, even if it doesn't affect Empire that they lost, Alternate will probably be thinking, alright, this team just lost, they're probably not feeling that well, and you know, we just got to see exactly what
oh my goodness. Beautiful tornado into an EMP right as the spin was ending. Silent's dead. They're making sure he's really dead. He's trying to do a bit of damage output while it goes, but instead he blows up. Can they catch out the Dazzle again this time? Ice Shards are off cooldown. He should be able to land this, and he gets it. No time for a Shallow Grave. Flow trying to escape, and this is a tower.
Supreme as opposed to bad placement resolution.
We've got a snowball down bottom. We're going to see Night Shards come out as well, most likely to keep Alohadance in. He doesn't go for it because they were on cooldown, but it's the returned Ice Shards, and here they are. It's going to be 1 down. Can they catch anybody else? It doesn't look now with the Dazzle around. Supreme bringing a lot of hurt onto Resolution, and Resolution isn't a bad mid player. Supreme's going in for it. Dazzle, he should have enough mana. There's going to be a cooldown from the Gyro from behind. Where is the Shallow Grave? It's not going to be able to come out in time, but the TP, the Echo Slam, they've got the Invoker, they've got the Shadow Fiend, and they have the Dazzle. This is a mess of a team fight. I think they're very happy to finally kill that raid boss, and if they can take Exotic Deer, but he's in the snowball. I don't think that's where he wants to go, and they're not going to creep wave. Gyrocopter's gonna fall there. No time to get the sleep off on him. They get the Tusk, and have they just thrown this game?
Maybe not the game, but he does a lot of work with it.
Yeah.
Having a Rubik this big early is really hard to play Bane against. Get ahead, you're being able to steal all these spells.
And as I was just about to say, it's a fantastic team fight. Oh gosh, Flo is turning it around. 1 more auto attack and he gets the kill. He's going to take quite a bit of damage from this poison, but he should be fine. He gets the deny as well. I was going to say Flo because he survived that team fight very close to his blink, but then gets another.
That's why so much fighting item. I don't think they want to be like committing to fight right now.
Yeah, it does feel like we got a big weave coming out. We've also got a nice little disruption and the spin doing damage, but the cooldown is going to completely whiff on, except on Alohadance. It's 1 for 1 right now. Shadow Fiend picking up the Bane, and here comes the Earthshaker. There is the blink. Does he? Where is the Echo Slam? It's not on cooldown. He's going to get Shallow Grave up. Oh, he's got 12 more seconds to wait on it, and I think they back out of this. But no, he pops from the Shadow Demon Poison, and suddenly I don't think Empire can... Tier 1 off the back of this. Of course, mid, always an important and powerful Tier 1. Supreme might just go for a Tornado, a few auto attacks, and he could get something here. There's going to be a cooldown as well. He's got the Cyclone at the ready. Instead, they just go for Alohadance, so... The Invoker is right there, and Supreme, I think, knows that he's let Flo know. He is still being a pain. There's going to be a fissure stopping Lisa from going in, and we've got a cooldown splitting up all of the heroes. Resolution just uses that invisibility and Flo. He is out of mana, and I think out of time. Oh, gonna whip on the Tornado, but do they even need it? Ice Shot's hit. He's still taking a bit of poison damage, and they even used the Fiend's Grip. That was a little unnecessary, but... Now Supreme is ghost walking on top of Silent. He is going to be slowed all the way up. If they take an Omni Slash, they need to make sure that they share it. Here comes the Snowball. Warrior's Punch could lock him down, and he's going to be dead. That's it. That's Silent gone.
It's hard for him to do that. Girls are normally fairly comfortable tower, realizing they've had it out.
Oh, we're gonna have another Snowball in, a Walrus Punch, and Shadow Fiend, he's gonna get up the Requiem Souls with the help of the Shallow Grave, but he's taking a lot of damage from his cooldown. I think he's trying to deny himself to the neutrals, and now the disruption, it's making Nisha miss the second Requiem of Souls. Nofia should be going down, but a big Aggle Slam coming out. Instead, they manage to get the turnaround on Tusk. Nofia ends up falling to the Gyrocopter, and now Flo is in a pickle. He can use that Enchant Totem, though. A Fissure blocking him out. The Omni Slash hitting quite a few of them. Supreme is in there, though, and Silent is monoless. He wants to get the one more auto attack onto the Shadow Demon, and he gets it, but now he's running away. I feel like he could turn and fight, but he does not want to, and now he's gonna go for it finally. Yeah, and as he pops to the dot damage, and now Supreme may get another kill onto Alohadance, just with stuff like the Healing Ward, and I guess Alternate could have Invoker running around with Necro Creeps, although he's chosen to go for the Orchid, so I don't think that's happening. We have a Fiend's Grip just coming out onto Silent. The Fissure manages to stop it. There's going to be a cooldown, but Silent, he gets off the Omni Slash, doing a lot of damage to Nisha. There is the disruption, making it an entirely moot point, and now he is trying to spin. A beautiful Echo Slam coming out from Flo, doing mad work with a Tornado, almost resetting the fight. Whose EMP was that? There's going to be a Requiem, so everybody on Alternate is very low. Resolution just needs to hit a few more people, but here comes Exotic Deer. His BKB is finally over, and he is being lifted up, but the Ice Shield's getting the kill. Weapon, one more auto attack from Silent to do the trick. We're now 2 dead for each side, but it's only the supports left, and now Weapon, he's gonna go down. Silent doesn't feel like he can fight, and we've got Invoker. He's ready to chase.
That Echo was huge, but on top of that, the Snowball just managed to buy them enough time to stabilize. Jaro got his BKB off, and then the Requiem of Souls doesn't really matter when the girl is sat in your face, BKB hitting you.
Mark these words.
Yeah, it does still give...
I don't think I've ever seen this in a real game.
You haven't? It's really powerful, as you mentioned. The Hood does mad work. Gonna have an Aegis picked up by Exotic Deer, who already has BKB, Helm of the Dominator, and drums. He's a little bit tanky. He's not the tankiest. He doesn't have Sanj and Yasha or so on, but he is pretty big. And they managed to dust out the Shadow Fiend. Resolution's being caught. There's no way out of this one. He's gonna Requiem of Souls on top of them at least. But Flo not able to save his ally with Fissure. Yeah, and it does feel like, I mean, this is the first game in a best of 3, there's still a lot of game to go, but it does feel like Empire may be playing a little bit discoordinated. Oh, and I can understand that happening if you've just come off of a tiring...
Garo's damage is effectively half. Fiend's Grip doesn't do any damage to you, Tusk doesn't do damage, so you don't have to worry about like the EMP etc, but it's just effective in this way.
If Empire realized they need to get the hell out of Dodge, so they are leaving on a jet airplane. But what Resolution he's going for? There it is! There's gonna be the Omni Slash as well. They get 2 quick pickups. Can they get a third? Bane is going down. Tornado gonna slow them, but isn't gonna stop them at all. And suddenly, Empire, like, when... In Dota, you can be behind and still win the game. You know, that's the nice thing about Dota. The gold graph doesn't say it all. You can have your courier die and have your dazzle die. The drop to the jam. Oh no! And now Resolution, he can't be faster with the presence of the Dark Lord, but they know about it. Both teams, I think they're even aware that Invoker's out there. Oh gosh, they're destroying wards. They've got the burst on. It's gonna go down. A Tornado's gonna pick up 4. Flo is outside of it though, so if he needs to, he can Echo Slam initiate as long as he doesn't get hit by the door for so long. This is impressive. And we've got rotations into each other. Supreme has invis, but they're all just waiting uphill. Oh goodness, Flo, he jumps right on top of Nisha, and auto attacks will bring him down. Tornado again catching a bunch of them, but there needs to be some sort of follow-up, and the Echo Slam, it manages to catch quite a few of them. Silent, he's going in with that BKB, but he's being purged. He's so slow. He's run back and forth here for the entirety of the fight, and now Nisha's snowballing in, still has that Warrior's Punch. Finally, the Omni Slash comes out. The lift keeping Robert in place as well. The Nightmare stopping him, but he should fall here anyway. We've got Resolution. He's about to go down, but he has 2 lives. He doesn't mind if he goes down here, and Nisha might just Warrior's Punch him up for it, or may blink away. They're still chasing. Exotic Deer is still on the field, but this was definitely probably force another team fight, although only if Alohadance doesn't die going in ham here on Nisha. Maybe he just burns all the purges now. Oh gosh, the auto attacks of Resolution are huge. That's mildly disgusting. But they have to be very careful here. I just looked over at Roshan. We've got a little over 30 seconds left on it. Resolution needs to use it or lose it. And he's looking to be trying to use it. Going to take a bit of damage from the Forge Creeps. Going to steal their souls, add them to his Soul Catcher. I don't know what Shadow Fiend keeps his souls in. But there's going to be a Warrior's Punch leading out onto Silent. Resolution taking a lot of damage. He may as well go down here. And he does. Nice place to respawn outside of the base. I think he's going to be on the outside. It does feel like they're getting it slowly, but Alternate have a lot of siege.
And again in 5 though, so they could definitely close siege.
Oh gosh, we've got a spin coming out of Silent. There's going to be a returned EMP, but there are BKBs, and they use the Fiend's Grip as well. But the Shallow Grave coming out, and Echo Slam whiffs completely. Does the cooldown stop the flame? Resolution's taking way too much damage now. Warrior's Punch finishes off the Rubik finally, but Nisha, he is in the wrong part of town, and the Omni Slash is going to kill creeps. It's going to kill a lot of people. Exotic D, he's trying to go in with all of his damage, but we talked about it. He doesn't exactly right-click like a truck yet, and now he has to try to go back in. They're trying to use his Soul Catcher to do more damage to Silent, but he is full health again, like a Silent would be, and it looks like Empire is going to be the first one to break the base in this setup. No Fear doing work there. And they won that team fight without a big Echo Slam because the blink got cancelled.
No, that's exactly what they wanted to happen, but...
Flo is doing work.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was Yoshi.
Yeah,
So
100%. So, Resolution is going to be purged up. He may be taking a real tumble here. He's got Dazzle back up in the area, but I don't think Dazzle can get here in time. And Resolution, the raid boss that came into game a bit later.
more damage gets better.
Yeah, so... Alohadance, he's going in, he's got the telekinesis onto L. Let's see if L, they can catch him out. Manages to force stop away, but they use the Echo Slam on 2. If they kill off these supports, they might be able to push another lane. And that's exactly what they're gonna probably do here. He's saved by the Snowball. Tornado coming out as well to get them off of them, and they've snowballed into the creeps. A nice play there from Nisha, but is there going to be an Omni Slash? It is up, and Silent, he's just going to kill all the creeps around. Warrior's Punch is going to stop the Omni Slash for now, but there it goes. Exotic D, he doesn't have a way out, and they're going to pick up the Bane as well, who I believe, that's a dieback. Nisha, they're searching for him. Invoker has gotten a kill on the back line. Low, he gets the fissure out on Denisha. L is here now to see what he can do to help out. I don't know if they have the return kill, but Alohadance, he is in the wrong neighborhood all of a sudden. 2 more auto attacks should do it. Oh, there's a gem.
Honestly, your high ground. You don't care about the gem.
Yeah, and it's something where I feel like the gem, you know, it's done its work. If you get a rack, you're fine with it. Disruption coming out. Juggernaut's gonna spin on his own illusions. That's the Disruption. Resolution a little bit isolated, but he has so much damage. But even with it all, he's going down, and then he explodes to the Invoker. Yes, they get the return kill on the Tusk, but Invoker very happy about that. Now Exotic D is here. There is no spin. There is no BKB. There is no longer any Juggernaut.
No, he doesn't do that much damage.
This is the problem.
Yeah, these guys kill it instantly pretty much.
Yeah. Presence of the Dark Lord said he's some damage, but they managed to get one hold off the stage. This is snatched by Juggernaut, killed, I think, by the Warrior's Punch, and now Nisha, he is gonna fall. There's also a Shallow Grave coming out for Silent. He's gonna be fine, but they've taken out Shadow Fiend. He is not going to buy back, but Earthshaker is. I don't know if they can all take out Silent together. Oh goodness, the Fiend's Grip from the high ground by Alohadance. What a guy. And they've taken out Invoker. I don't think the rest of their lineup can fight. I'm not actually sure how Exotic D got onto the high ground. Forced off down though. While Alohadance, he can tell he needs Exotic D. He can cause a lot of trouble there for him. And no VFB is here just in case as well. The Shallow Grave could come out for Silent. This could just be it. They use it. They don't need it. And that's a 5-man team wipe for Alternate. This is another set of racks. They're going to have buybacks.
But they can at least get a rack for not to go for the all-in, which is perfectly understandable.
Pretty sure they can get Megas here though, is the problem. And we're going to be seeing a very dead L, and they may just call it here for Alternate, and that will be your GG call.
Go well early on alternate though. They just made like 1 or 2 bad decisions, and Empire just snowballed back into the game with like 1 or 2 bad things. They did make 1 or 2 really smart decisions, like that face back bottom where SF charged the Requiem and they echoed and Omnilashed on top too. It kind of just showed that they're the more experienced team.
Yep. So we'll be headed into game 2 as soon as possible. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'm Llama Down Under. I was joined by PQ, MZ, and we have Mac Dota on stats. We would love to see you all.